We have Mosaic, the reigning champion, and Toxicpanda, who is going to be, what's it called, challenging here. Mosaic is at the top right, Panda top left. So it looks like Mosaic's going the usual towards mid. Panda, not really. Okay, his rally's kind of weird. That's a really strange thing to do, if you ask me. But yeah, it looks like he split off 4 guys. He's going to. Okay, yeah, he's just trying to get Mosaic out of mid, it looks like. So he's backing out. He loses 2 guys. He's about to lose a 3rd. He's probably going to lose a 4th if no, and he turns around. Good little flank there from Panda. Fortunately, he doesn't quite utilize it. Now Mosaic's in a good position here. He has a tighter line here. Some of Panda's forces are lagging behind. Mosaic a little bit ahead on score still after those first units. Let's see, upgrade-wise, it looks like they are pretty close. I mean, obviously there's little differences, but spending-wise, pretty close. Mosaic definitely has a nice lead as he picked off a couple extra units there. Panda's on the back foot here, but he has a nicer concave. He actually could have attacked there, maybe. Yeah, considering they're both maxed out at this point. Alright, he chooses to engage here, pulls back forces appropriately. And it looks like Panda's actually he's in a decent spot with that back out from Mosaic. Mosaic's actually going to be able to push Panda back here. Panda choosing not to get any ranged attack, or ranged for his attack, I should say. Mosaic having a tighter, balanced kind of upgrade system here. Yeah, honestly, I feel like that might be Panda's undoing here. He does have some units looking around for minerals. Mosaic just finally brought a Marine out. His SV's back there as well. And yeah, Mosaic actually decided to put a forward shield down in middle. And yeah, this engagement, I would think it would be a little bit better for Panda, but at the same time, he doesn't have that range. Now he's just caught up on range with that fight. Mosaic's forces are actually cut off here. If Panda chose to, he could, okay, I would say he could chase those down. He chooses to go for the shield tower instead. He's really pushing in there. Mosaic's trying to gather his forces. He's probably, yeah, okay, it looks like he's just going to sack that shield tower. He's gonna, oh, he throws on a nuke. I'm really surprised by that. It didn't, to me, that didn't feel like a good nuke timing, but I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying it's odd to me. Mosaic's obviously has the advantage here in terms of units, but yeah, I mean, oh, okay, Panda decides to throw down his, he decides to upgrade his bunker, going for those mercs, and yeah, the upgrades are fairly similar. Mosaic definitely has a lead on money with that, you know, after that merc. We'll see if the mercs pay off or not. It's going to be a lot easier for him to push a mid bunker if Mosaic decides to do that. Mosaic's forces are very wide here. They'll spread out in groups. It looks like he tightens it up. And yeah, I would say this is a pretty comfortable spot for Mosaic. He must have gathered a mineral to start that mid bunker. I didn't even see it. But yeah, there's a couple of minerals. He actually just walked by a large chunk there. Panda separates some units off to look for minerals himself. He really needs to get in the mid though, right at this point. He really needs, well, I mean, it's too late. Obviously the bunker's done at this point, so it's going to be really hard to challenge that bunker at this time. So yeah, this is a very tough spot for Panda now. So you got that, you know, you got some minerals to be able to get that bunker. The mercs are going to help out. That turret is going to help out, but you know, Mosaic, you know, he doesn't have low movement speed or anything, so I mean, he's going to be able to run away. I mean, having one difference in movement speed is really not going to change that much. Panda decides to nuke. He's going towards that mid bunker. He's probably going to throw some turrets. His SV's lagging behind though, and Mosaic decides to get some capacity. And I think he's going to be okay here, but we'll see what happens. Panda deciding to go for a shield tower in the midst of this. Yeah, I feel like throwing some turrets down while he did that would have been a little bit better. But yeah, the game's basically over at that point with Mosaic keeping the championship.